video, I'm simulating Superman's entire life in Lego, from the moment he was a wee little boy, all the way to his death. So let's start at the very beginning. Little baby Kal-El was born on this planet called Krypton. Krypton was a lovely place for 6 billion years at least, until this baby was born, and then all of a sudden it decided to blow up. How inconvenient for his parents. But right before it blew up, his parents made the decision to send him down to Earth right before it, did its thing. So now this baby is finally out of the house at the age of 2 days old. He's just dodging asteroids and comets and whatever's coming his way, until finally he reaches a farm on Earth. Oh yeah, I forgot, we didn't build the farm yet. So over here, I'm going to start by putting down a bunch of these gray plates. And over in this corner, I'm going to add these wood floors. On top of the wood floor, we're gonna put this bed and a couple of desks on each side. That's it for our bedroom. But over next to it here, I'm gonna put down this black and white flooring. We'll just need to add a toilet here and a sink right beside of it. Our bathroom looks pretty good, so let's move out here to the kitchen. I'm gonna continue using this black and white flooring since, works for a kitchen too. We'll need a refrigerator in here and this stove. Lastly, I'm gonna build up some drawers and cabinets all around our appliances. And of course, we'll need to add this sink. That's pretty much it for the kitchen, so let's move on to the living room. First, I'm gonna bring out these wood floors from our bedroom back here. Now I'm just gonna add this couch and this mini little desk that'll hold our TV. And now that our first floor is done, let's add a staircase to our second level. But before we do that, let's add Jonathan and Martha to our house. These two are the ones that adopt the super baby as their son. So now let's build up some walls around our first level. Now I'm adding some windows so that they can see the outside world. And now that our walls are built, let's add the floor to our second level. Up here, I'm gonna add some more wood flooring. We'll add a bed for Superman. And over here, I'm going to add another bathroom floor. Except this time, we're gonna put a toilet, a sink, and a shower because we didn't put a shower downstairs. This level looks pretty complete, so let's build up some walls and put on a roof on this house. And that completes John and Martha's house. However, John and Martha are farmers, so we'll need to build them some crops. So I'm just gonna put down a bunch of these brown plates, and we'll just need to fill this area with many different types of fruits and vegetables. And with their farm all complete, where were we? Yeah, the little baby pretty much destroyed the entire farm. But then Jonathan and Martha came and they were like, "This is not weird at all, let's adopt him." Just totally ignored the giant spaceship in their front yard. But yes, John and Martha raised the super baby as their son and kept this whole thing a secret. And the name Kal-El simply became, Clark Kent. So little Clark had to keep his identity a secret no matter where he went, especially at school. Oh wait, we don't have a school. So let's put down the foundation here for what will be a massive school for Clark. Right here will be our entrance, so let's add some doors, some windows, and of course a little sidewalk outside. Looks good. Next we're gonna build this hallway inside the school. Let's add this water fountain and these lockers for all our kids. Oh wait, we don't have any kids. So right here I have Brenda, she's the class nerd. Next up we have Trevor, he's the class clown. We also have another weirdo named Gloria. And the last two are these two kids named Tom and Joy. They both want to get married, but we all know that won't happen. And lastly we have little baby Clark Kent. I mean Kal-El, Superman. He's a boy of many names. But on both sides of our hallways we're gonna build up some rooms. The first two rooms here are bathrooms, so let's build up some toilets and put those in each of these rooms. Next we'll need to add some sinks because public school bathrooms can be absolutely disgusting. And just like that, we knocked out our bathrooms. And now we can move over to this space, which will be a classroom. First things first, I'm gonna add a bunch of these chairs for our students. In front of those chairs here will be the teacher's desk. What's behind that, you ask? The teacher! Yeah, so welcome Miss Martin as your school teacher. But yeah, over in this other empty room, we're gonna start adding some more desks. Except this room is not for the kids. It's for the teenagers. Their names are Brent, Kyle, Megan, Jenna, Opie, and Brittany. They are one wicked bunch of teenagers, let me tell ya. But let's add another teacher's desk in this room, add a new teacher, and put a roof over this school so I can tell you why these teenagers are so evil. Well, it's mainly Brent, he keeps picking on Clark, but then one day Clark decided to punch him through the back of the school wall. Now this made the teachers think that something was up, maybe he wasn't a regular kid after all. Still nobody asked any questions, they just praised him for it. So anyway, let's fast forward like 10 years. Clark is now in his 20s, has his super suit, but tends to want to go everywhere undercover. But now that he's 20, he's leaving his house and he's moving to Metropolis. Clark is traveling all this way because he got a job at the Daily Planet. Oh wait, we still need to build that. So let's start off with building yet another base level for this building. Let's add some nice black flooring on top of that. Over here, I'm gonna add some desks for all our workers. Each one of these are gonna need a phone and a computer on top of them so that our employees employees can actually work. Looks good. So over here, I'm gonna add a kitchen area. First, we'll need to add a fridge here for all our employees' drinks. And now I'm just gonna add this oven and these countertops along with this sink on top. Kitchen complete. So now that that's done, let's build up some walls all the way around our building here. I'm gonna add these extra large windows and doors so that we can have that nice city feel. Now let's build us a nice roof to put on top of our Daily Planet building. And with all that, we're pretty much done, but let's add this Daily Planet sign right on the top of our building. But even with all this done, we're still kind of missing something. Maybe it's our employees. First, we have Clark Kent here, aka Superman. Next, we have Brad. He's great at drinking coffee. And lastly, we have a girl. Her name is Lois Lane. She's one of the reporters here at the Daily Planet. And as soon as Clark walked through that door for the first time, their eyes met like glue. Nothing really became of this relationship here in the office, but eventually Clark started doing random acts of hero work, and this kind of got Lois's attention. But she didn't know it was Clark. She thought it was this guy being advertised as Superman, despite the fact that they look exactly the same. He finally went up to Lois and told her that he was Superman disguised as a New York reporter. And she was like, what? And then he asked her to go on a date with him to a burger shop. Oh, that's right, we haven't built a burger shop. So I took a trip to Walmart to see if I could find a Lego burger shop in their Lego section. And after a really long while of looking, I finally found the perfect set. So I brought that home with me, and now we're gonna build it. This set was $65. It has 546 pieces, and it's for ages 10 and up. It is a Fortnite set, and I don't know much about Fortnite, but this will do perfectly for our date. So Superman and Lois talked for a while. They got to know each other very well. This burger joint even made that more spectacular, so they became boyfriend and girlfriend. But forces would eventually stand in the way. Meet Lex Luther. He will soon be Superman's greatest enemy of all time, but we still haven't built Lex's own building. So let's put down yet another foundation for this building. This time we're gonna go with some nice light tan flooring. Over here, I'm gonna add this desk. We'll also need a chair and an assistant. Yeah, I was confused by this too. It came in the Fortnite set, don't blame me. But now let's add this staircase to our second level, and now let's build walls all around our first level, and we'll need to add some windows and of course some doors. But on the top, let's add us yet another ceiling. I did leave this part open so that people can come up through the stairs. But now let's add a much darker tanned flooring, and with that, let's add some chairs. I have this purplish couch to put on one side and another purplish couch for the other side. I'm making it all dark and spooky in here because at the very end here, we're gonna have one big chair. Something like this. But now let's build us some walls to this building and add some windows, and we'll just need to add one more roof on top. This top room is Lex Luthor's office. It's a place where he can sit and think about all the bad things he's gonna do to the city of Metropolis. So one day, he created this monster called Doomsday. This is the closest Lego figure I could find to Doomsday. Pretend he's like 100 feet taller. So Doomsday started going around and punching buildings, and Superman knew he had to do something about it. But Lex had another trick up his sleeve. He gave Doomsday a kryptonite spear, and he stabbed Superman with that. Superman knew his time was short, so he took the spear and stabbed it into the monster who was made of kryptonite. Doomsday instantly exploded from this, leaving nothing but Clark sitting there in the middle of the street. Everyone thought he was dead, including Lois. Technically, he did die for a few minutes, but then the sun came out and regenerated him, and now he's all good. Thanks for watching, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.